welcome back to another video. Today I'll be doing a simple tutorial about makeup. I haven't done a makeup video in a very long while, so here we go. Alright, so the first thing that you want to do is cleanse your face. And I'm cleansing my face with a facial wipe. And after cleansing my face, I'm going to moisturize. Alright, so I'm going to be moisturizing. I don't want to use too much. So after you moisturize, you want to prime the face, and I'm going to prime my face with my LA Girl primer. Alright, so normally when I am doing my makeup, the first thing that I actually do is prep my brows. So I'm gonna prepare my brows. Alright, normally when I make my brows, I use a pencil. I normally use one of these. But for today's video, I'm gonna be using pomade, which I find that it stays longer and it gives a more precise look for the brows. So I'm gonna use my pomade by Makeup by Yolanda. I realize that it stays longer and it actually goes on pretty smooth. So into the brows. So when your brows are like this, you want to brush it out and ensure that it's blended before cleaning it up. And ensure that you have a really good spoolie that actually brushes out your pomade or eyeliner pencil properly. So the next thing that I'm going to do, I am going to conceal. I'm going to clean up my brows. I'm going to conceal it. And my favorite concealer to use is actually Pure Beige by LA Girl Pro Conceal. When you're doing your brows, you want to take your time because you need to perfect how your brows actually look. It makes your face look different. It actually gives your face a lift. So I'm gonna do that now. And you want to start with the under eyes, the underbrows, before you do the top section. You can see how this side looks different from this. Okay, and once you've done this, you want to blend out the concealer into your skin. I'm gonna use a blending brush for that. And you're just gonna dab around the area and blend out the concealer. The next thing I'm gonna be doing is concealing the top of my brows. And when you are concealing the top of your brows, you want to use something that is close to your shade. So I'm going to be using Toffee from LA Girl Pro Conceal again. And I think a lot of people would agree with me that LA Girl Pro Conceal is one of the most affordable concealers that is also good in terms of quality and getting the job actually done. And you want to start from the end to the front part of your brow. After doing that, you're gonna blend it out. You don't leave it like that, you have to blend it out. Blend, blend, blend. In makeup, it's all about blending. Blend, blend, blend. Majority of the time you blend. And for some people that have the sharp areas at the front, how to get it looking perfect, you gonna take your spoolie and you're gonna brush it a little from inwards going outwards, so you can have a natural fading look. And you're gonna take your time and do that for one side, and then you're gonna do it for the other side. And you're gonna let that stay there until your makeup is done. Now we're gonna do the eyes. And the first thing that you want to do when you're going to do your eyes is actually prime your eyes. How you prime your eyes? You prime your eyes with a concealer. The concealer that I'm going to use is a different concealer from the LA Pro Concealer. I'm gonna be using the Chanel collection, and this is MC2. And I'm just gonna use this to prime my eyes. And after priming your eyes, you want to blend that in, and I'm gonna be using a blending brush, and this is my, I don't remember, but this is my blending brush. And you want to blend and buff in the concealer so that when you apply the eyeshadow, it actually applies smoothly and it stays in the skin. It doesn't crack or gets runny or fades away, or fades out rather. Alright, so I'm going to be using my Crown palettes, and for the base I'm going to be using this brown right here into the outer section, into the crease, a little bit. It's highly pigmented, so I'm actually getting a lot on with a small amount on my brush. So now that I've added the eyeshadow, I'm just gonna have to blend this in. Okay, so I'm gonna be using my Juvia's palette. I'm gonna be using chai, or whatever that is. I'm gonna adding it here. Purple blue. Okay, so that's it for the eyeshadow. I'm gonna be adding liner. Before I do that, let me just blend out this some more. Blend these areas. So I have a lot of different eyeliners. I have this pencil one. I have another pencil one, but I'm gonna be using the liquid one because it seems to go on better for me, and I get a longer stay. So after doing the liquid liner, I'm gonna be using the pencil, and I'm going to be going into my waterline. So now I'm gonna be using a different liner, and I'm gonna be going into my waterline. This is a stick eyeliner from Black Radiance, and I'm gonna be using this brush to get off the liner from it, and then I'm gonna go under my brow, go on my waterline. I'm gonna use my smudger to smudge it. This, I'm going to be going in with my mascara to prep my lashes for applying my lash. These are my lashes. The lash tutorial about applying your lashes. If you're not too sure how to do that, you can check out my video about applying lashes. And I'm gonna be using my glue. So I'm gonna be applying my lashes. Okay. So my eyes get a bit watery when I apply my lashes all the time. So now that we've done all this eye and lashes, we're gonna do foundation. And the foundation that I'm gonna be using is my 330 Toffee in my Fit Me. I'm gonna apply that first. And I'm gonna be using a foundation brush, which is one of these. I have many, but I'm choosing to use this one. And I'm just gonna be applying my foundation now. When applying your foundation, you should apply from inwards outwards, but I'm starting from my forehead, coming out. After applying my foundation, I'm going to use a buffing brush and I'm just going to buff it into my skin. See that I'm now added the foundation, I'm going to highlight. And for highlighting, I'm going to be using a concealer that's 2 shades lighter than I am. What a lot of people don't know about highlighting is that to highlight and contour your face well, you have to blend properly. And that's what a lot of people don't tell you when you're actually contouring. You have to blend and highlight as best as possible. Well, not highlight, blend as best as possible. So I'm gonna be blending this concealer out, and I start from outwards to inwards. What a lot of people don't know about highlighting and contour as well is that you highlight and contour based on the face of your shape. I'm highlighting and contouring based on a round face because my face is round. So after doing that, I'm gonna buff in the highlight, and I'm gonna add some more. The setting powder that I'll be using is my Sasha Buttercup. I have an issue with oversetting. I just think this banana powder is just awesome. So now that I've done that, I'm going to contour, and I'm going to be contouring with my powder. I have an angled brush. I have a big angled brush that contours perfectly for my jawline, and I'm just gonna dab like that. And the contour that I'm using is my Black Radiance, and it's in the shade Cafe. So I'm contouring using my Black Radiance Cafe pressed powder. Ricardo. Now that I've contoured my face, I'm going to blend. So after doing all that blending, I am going to brush away the excess powder. Oh, I forgot one thing. I need to contour my nose using contour. I'm gonna blend it out. Okay, so I got this new Jordana blush. Don't know if you guys can see it. And it's in the shade Terracotta Treasure. It is similar to the burnt pepper that I have in MAC, but I'm gonna be using. I'm gonna try it out to see how it looks. I'm gonna go lightly on the cheeks today. Lightly on my cheeks. And again, it's all about blending your blush. And I'm just gonna bake everything in. Going to add my bronzer to get that glow. At the end, you want to brush I'm going to be spraying my face with my So because I have colored eyes, I'm going to add a neutral lip color. I'm not going to add any liner either. I'm just going to add this lip gloss. And it's also Black Radiance. I'm really not a lipstick person, to be honest. I'm a lip guy. I'm a lip gloss type of girl. And this is one of my favorite lip glosses. I don't remember what shade this is, but I know it's Black Radiance. This is the final look. Girl looking. I thank you so much guys for watching this tutorial. I hope you follow all the tricks. Don't forget to check out my last video. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe.